Let me refresh my browser too.
I gotta change over here. Wait, sir. We'll see some people come on in. Good night, buddy.
The only thing I'm noticing is there's a lag from my phone to the computer. So I'm seeing myself looking like, wow, that's a delay. That is delayed. I have, there we go. I just started talking. Wow. That's like a good 15, 20-second delay.
All right, thanks. So YouTube itself is probably delayed big time then, compared to like what we see, I bet.
Which makes sense because a lot of times, like when I watch other people's chats or their lives in the chat, it takes them a couple minutes or
I've noticed that too.
To answer you because it's definitely delayed quite a bit. But that's how they probably get the pictures definitely more clear.
Aaron says, good evening, everyone. How's it going? The Rose Jewel says, hi, fellow train drivers.
You know what I got to do?
Flyer says, hey, boys.
My chat's not working. Hold on. Let me try something else. Go to Google account. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I think I have to watch.
Hold on 1 second.
I think I have to watch YouTube from not my train account. Let me see. Sorry.
The Rose Jewel says no lag here. Rail Chief says, hey guys, what's going on? What were you doing? How were you doing it the last time? The last time you didn't have any issues.
No, I didn't have any issues last time. There's something with whenever I use my, let me log out, sign out. Let me try med train.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, I can't be logged into my train account, I guess, because now I got the chat.
That is really weird.
I know. All right.
What's going on, Bernsey?
Bernsey, let's see who else we got in here. Aaron's, good evening. Rose Jewel Railroad. Mike's American Flyer, what's up, buddy? Rail Chief, how you doing?
Aaron's off tomorrow.
I'm not off tomorrow. I don't have a lot of work tomorrow. It's mostly office work.
I was supposed to be off tomorrow. I'm going in.
What happened?
Get a little extra money.
You got that new car. You got to treat yourself now. You got to go earn some extra money.
Oh, Sean's here. Said first time seeing the live on YouTube. Let's go.
I just realized I'm sitting lower than last time for my back.
How's that going? Getting any better?
Very slowly. Very slowly. Walking's much easier. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you perfect. Okay, I can hear you really well.
Okay.
Mike said it's pretty cold for the first day of spring.
I mean, today wasn't hard. It was just on the island. It was just fog. So
it actually was warmer in the morning here, and as the day went on, it got colder. It's like it was 50 this morning, I think, or 60, and then now it's like 30 out.
Yeah. I mean, at least like when it starts cold and then it goes hot, you can at least take clothing off. But when it starts warm and you don't bring a coat, that sucks.
Mia had a soccer practice. It was cold.
Rogan had soccer practice too. They said it was cold.
Sedano's here.
Cheers. Yeah,
But
I
don't
like
forget to
that.
hit the like button.
Hit that like
Thanks,
button.
Jeremy.
Yeah, thank
How
you.
you feeling, buddy? I know you've been sick lately. I feel like my camera's backwards. I don't know how the camera works, if it's backwards or not.
Jay Torres, is that George? Now I
I'm
gotta like,
guessing. I think that's George.
yeah. That's the tricky thing going from Instagram to YouTube. People's handles change. He feels like crap. Yeah, white wine tonight. I'm not supposed to drink beer anymore, unless it's gluten free, which sucks.
The past couple of days have been really nice here. Like prior to today, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's not. It hasn't been freezing. Just with us, it's like just cloudy and really, really windy. Really windy. Tonight I am drinking Cloudy Bay Sauvignon Blanc, one of my favorites. A
I'm
little bit
drinking
of.
Busch Light.
Oh, there we go. Bush
We don't get
latte.
the cold. We don't get the cold cans around here. We got the generic cans still.
I'm just jealous of the fact that you can drink beer.
Everybody's
Cherish,
putting like.
cherish it.
I was down the club the other night. They had a summer shandy on tap again. And I was like, oh, that was nice.
That's when you know the warm weather's about to come back. You start seeing all
Yep.
those. That's nice.
Two Rail said, "What's up, boys?"
Are you doing 2 rail?
Yeah, that is George.
Mike is in good old Pennsylvania. I'm in Long Island, New York. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's George. Nice.
We actually had a couple tornadoes around my area.
Really?
I think Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Like not like my city, but it was pretty close actually. It was really close.
Huh. Is that something that happens ever?
Not often, because I mean, it's, you know how hilly it is around here. I mean, that's not a
Yeah.
usual thing, but I know what you meant, Aaron. I saw that, and I knew what you were talking about.
Walleye? I got my chat too far away. I'm going blind. I'm old. I'm old. I can't see.
What are you running? Are you gonna wait to show it?
I got an H7 going. I haven't run my H7s in a while. I got the F19 on. I have my St. Patrick's Day train. And I have the Yellowstone, but I can switch that out with something else. I got a few other things on the layout.
I actually didn't put smoke fluid in. I forgot.
Oh. Hopefully everyone's having a good week, getting ready for spring. I cannot wait for warmer weather.
Yeah, no, I'm over the cold. Like we got that, like the teaser of the nice weather, and now it's back to cold again.
I know. Yes, I did 3 meetings yesterday, and by the second one on the North Shore of Long Island, it was flirting with 70 degrees. It was so nice. Driving with the windows down was great.
So you're a windows down kind of person?
I'm a windows down. Well, because I have the truck, so my window will be down. The back sliding glass window will be open. And when it gets really nice, I do the sunroof and I do the other window. That's how I prefer to drive around. I don't like
I'm the
getting
same
cool
way.
and then go back out for a meeting in someone's yard in the heat. I just stay hot. That way I'm stay acclimated.
I'm a Windows person until it's like 85, then I turn the air on. That's getting a little too hot.
I'll put the air on probably about 90 and up. Oh, okay, yep, that explains that.
I got some sharks on the layout because Mike's American Flyer wanted to see them run, so I got those out.
That's cool. Yeah, it's nice when people, if anyone has requests ahead of time when you see that we're doing a live, just send a DM if you know what's in our collections. I'm always happy to switch trains out.
And then I got the Everett steam engine on the inner loop, which is the local train to me.
Uh-oh. I hear a child trying to come downstairs. At least I think I do.
That's what I was just telling Tom before the live started. I was helping Anthony, my son, do long division. So I was trying to hurry up and get that done before we started.
I hear the pitter-patter of small children above my head, and they're supposed to be sleeping. Times, yeah, 9:12. They should have been sleeping half an hour ago. All right. What, are you putting smoke fluid in?
Yeah. I don't know if I got to put smoke fluid in these. I don't know if I should put them in the diesels or not. I'll put them in.
I have my hobo boxcar going right now. That thing's always on the layout, whether it's parked on the siding or in a train, because I just like the sounds coming from it.
Double tube fan. I don't think I've ever seen you in here. How you doing? Yeah, I know. I was actually pretty good at math, so I don't mind helping my son, but he was trying to tell me he knew what he was doing, and I started looking it over. I'm like, I don't think this is right.
Math ain't mathing on that one. Oh, God, I hear them yelling upstairs. That's not good.
Would you say you hear him yelling?
Yeah, I hear him yelling up there. That's not good. Oh, no. You guys might even be able to hear one of them.
I hear it.
Oh, God. Sorry, old account. Oh. Gotcha. On an old account. Okay.
Yeah, like Tom said, you guys might have to tell us who's who, because we might not recognize your names.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we need to necessarily take roll call, but I'm horrible with names. I learn about 4 or 5 new names every day from work. I can't keep it all in here. See, if long division was your thing, I don't know if anyone here took finite mathematics, but solving matrices was, for some reason, oddly satisfying for me in college. I think that has to, I don't know. That's probably the nerdiest thing I'll ever say in my life.
I always enjoyed math. That was my thing that I actually liked in school.
Well, because it's got rules. If you do this and that, and with this and that, you can solve for this. It's its own little fun language.
Yeah, Sleeves, that's who I thought that was you.
Okay, we're learning some names. We got Ken. Sleeves, we know that it was you. Oh, wow, that's pretty, yeah, that's a long time. Ed and Bettina Berg, hello. Oh my God.
Oh, hi, Ed. How you doing? All right, I think we're ready. You guys ready to see some trains?
Yeah, we can.
Tired of looking at us? Want to see
Mhm.
some trains run? Sorry, every time we do a live, something comes up. Like I said, I had to help my son and get us. It always gets me behind, and I'm always think I'm ahead. Like I set this up right after work. I'm like, all right, I'm good to go.
Sit
Then
down.
like
He always likes summer break.
20
I mean, I
minutes
like summer
before
break too.
20 minutes before the stream, my son comes up to me and says he needs help. I'm like, okay.
That's what kids are for. Throwing wrenches in your plans. Let's see. Oh, and my remote just turned off.
Uncle Salty, what's up?
Got smoke on right now. Got a little bit of smoke here.
We don't
I'll
got
let
no issues tonight.
I'll let everyone tell me. I can run the Denver Rio Grande Western Challenger St. Patrick's Day train first, or the F-19.
I'm gonna change my camera view here. Give me 1 second.
How do I do that again? Presentation settings. Extra camera. Aha. Back triple camera. Dual wide. Oh, let's try again. Ultra wide. Nice. Oh, I gotta clean my camera lens, I think.
I knew you guys like a certain angle too, like Tom said. We could always move the stuff around and try to get you different angles of the layouts. Everybody's saying the Rio Grande Challenger, Tom.
I know, I started up already. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know. All right, so I'm going to move my location real quick.
Do you guys want? Do you want the train volume up so you can hear the trains, or?
Yeah, if anything's too loud, let me know.
Can you hear that at all, Tom?
I heard that.
Put a couple box cars on with a few passenger cars. I don't know how realistic that is or not, but
I still got to figure this whole mirror imaging thing out.
Sleeves wants to know if you got some new trees.
I do not have any new trees. Purchasing stuff is on pause right now.
It's telling me I got a speed limit set on my train. Like I don't remember setting the speed limit.
Whoa, sorry, that's too close. Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Wow, I can really hear it.
How do you turn the speed limit off on the cab 2 remote?
Speed limit off. Just hold the speed limit thing down and it'll say speed limit off.
What screen's that on?
Mine?
Oh, there it is. I found it.
All right, that's it. You hit the scroll button one time.
Got it. Thanks, Mike. I'm glad you like it. They are nice. The sharks are nice.
Sedona says he'd rather hear us talk.
I have another B unit for these sharks, but I don't run it because it makes it too big.
I'll put my headphones in. You should still be able to hear the trains somewhat.
What did you do?
I put my headphones in. One thing I don't like is this hoodie and the zipper and the speaker on the headphones are at the same spot.
The sharks just blocked up the steam engine.
You breaking stuff?
Any of you guys get any new trains or anything come in? Any kind of rolling stock?
Has anybody heard if anything's supposed to be coming in too? I'm always curious to hear because so supposedly the Y6Bs were supposed to be here in March and that never happened. I don't know who was spreading that rumor around, but that's what I had heard. You know what I might do? I think I'm going to go position myself on a long straight. Everyone always says they like that view.
It is a nice view.
All right, let's see. See what we can get going here. Do you guys? Oh, actually,
Oh, Aaron's going to Stockyard Express tomorrow. Mike said your flats look so good, Tom.
thank you. I do appreciate that. Try and get some of this stuff out of the way. See if I can get away with it.
Aaron said he's going to Stockyard Express tomorrow. That might be a different story on
Oh boy.
purchases.
Which line master do you have on order? The Hudsons or I don't know. I don't remember what other line masters I have.
think the Hudsons are the only ones, aren't they?
That's what I'm thinking. That's all I can remember.
Sleeve said he just bought an older TMC steamer from my parents, or he brought a steamer from his parents' house to his place. Hasn't been running a long time.
Yeah, the red pacemaker Hudson. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. I'm very curious to see how those come out.
Ed said he just opened a new in the box set from 2020 that was sitting out in the cave since then. Jeez. Yeah, I would like to go see Stockyard Express. Rail Chief also enjoying those tanks, Tom. How you doing, Slag Cat? Stockyards, it's a little far. Are you talking, Tom?
No, I'm not talking.
I do want to go to Stockyard. It's a little bit of a drive for me. I think it's like maybe 2.5 hours.
Salty's in here.
Yeah, Salty's in here.
What's up, Slag Cat? That's okay. I gotta get this off there.
Just I'll see if I walk away with something this weekend. Train up. Sleeves is going to a train show this weekend.
It's over.
It might be closer for you. Well, maybe not, Jeremy, but it's. I think it's like a 2-hour, 2.5 hour drive out there. I have my computer up here. Let me take a look. That's another nice thing about having doing it like this. I can, well, hopefully I can bring another one up and not lose it.
Around 4.5. Wow.
Who said it's 4.5?
Slag Cat, I think said that. Let me see. Yeah.
Actually, it's a 3-hour drive for us. Well, for me, Jeremy, it's like 3 hours. That is a long straightaway, Tom.
I'm trying to like this. The way that the camera works on this, it's like tricky to get it like looking its best. I'm also trying to space the trains out so they're not passing each other at the same time, but I'm not getting the math right.
Yeah, no, I was doing that too whenever that's what I was working on there for a minute.
I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I just timed this so they wouldn't do what they're about to do right now again and pass each other at the same time. Do you guys like the view like this or like lower and more like the trains coming at you? Kind of like how Mike has it. Mike gets right up into the train's face. Makes no sense to me. There we go. This right there is about as good as it's going to get. Oh, you like it the way it is? Okay. A little higher. It's really hard to like kind of capture the straightaway sometimes because it is kind of far.
Got a milk train on the inner loop with the milk cars out.
All the couplers work on those.
They hook up fine together, but I do have one that can be a pain in the butt. Which can be pretty annoying.
So there's 2 more CNO coal to get. Yeah, I need more CNO stuff. I really do. I don't need anything. I want more CNO stuff. I have to learn to rephrase that.
I gotta watch running these trains like opposite ways. They like to scrape each other. That Everett locomotive on the inner loop is actually my first legacy engine. It was my first legacy engine.
You know, I kind of feel more like you right now. I haven't been running these things as much as I like lately. Kind of nice to just have a reason to sit here and let them do their thing.
I haven't ran my train since the last live I did, which is kind of bad to say, but
That was like what, a week? It's not
2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? When's the last time we did a live?
I think 3 weeks ago we did our last one.
Oh, jeez. My bad.
Well, now that the weather's going to start breaking here, it's going to get harder to do them, but we're going to try. Do our best.
Yeah. I mean, if everything's going correctly, I should be super busy. So.
Which is a good thing.
I gotta wait for my trains to pass to grab my drink.
It's been a while, Jeremy. They did it's the mogul run. I don't know what year the catalog is from, but it doesn't even have coal on the tender.
Wait, is it like plastic coal, or there's literally no coal on the tender?
It's the plastic coal. It's before they started putting the real coal in.
I'm trying to figure out which one of those milk cars I like the most. The Texas Special one's pretty nice, but I also like that Pennsylvania one you got with the black roof on it.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Oh, God. Is that a 490 Pacific?
Who are you asking on that?
I think he's talking about your F-19. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, it's a 494 F-19. I guess it's technically a Pacific. Yeah. Yeah, that one I could fire up soon too. Once the St. Patty's Day train makes a few more laps, I can always fire that up.
I got these Sharks smoke units going now. They're
Pumping.
smoking it up right now. I haven't ran the Sharks in a little while, actually. It's been a while.
I switched out the big boy and I put the H7 on because I don't know what's going on, but Shane and Rogan, they just love running the big boy, so it's like they're always wanted on the layout. And I'm like, I think I ran the big boy the last time we did a live, so I'm like, I gotta switch this out. I can't keep track of what we run during these lives.
It's hard to do. With the one nice thing about doing it on YouTube is you can go back and look.
Take a look, yeah.
That's what I actually did. I'm trying to keep it fresh too, but
I should have done that. I should have done that. That was a mistake. Tactical error on my behalf.
what's up, buddy?
Yeah, the F-19 is I believe that's considered a Pacific, the 462. It's the cab number is 494 494 on this on the gray boiler. Let's see. I'm shaking my thing. I'm, let's see. I'll let everyone vote. So on the H7 that's coming up, I actually prefer the white marker lights, but the green ones are not as laser beamy as they've been lately from Lionel. Let me know what you guys think. Is the green ridiculous on the H7 still? I'll switch it back to white. Ready? White, green. It's not that bad. It's like
I
they
don't think
tried something.
I don't think it's as bad as they, like you said, as they have been.
I put the big boy one on before I took it off. I switched it to green. I was like, oh my god, that's so bad.
Jeremy wants you
I
to run
mean,
the Chessie Greenbrier soon.
yeah, I can run that one next time. I do like to run that one. It's a good runner. I gotta give it to it. Except for I had to modify all my switches because I don't know why Lionel. I guess because it was from MTH. The flanges or like the wheels are very wide, and they make contact on the switches on the switch rail, and they were shorting. So I don't know if anyone else has had that issue with those, but I had to put like
Isn't that the one that Sean had to do with his too?
yeah,
If I remember
yep.
right.
That's where I learned to do something. He did. I forgot what he did, but I used the frog snot on my switches, and then just like blacked it out a little bit, and it worked. You basically just have to interrupt the shorting.
We got John in here. How's it going, John?
Oh, see, again, I'm used to saying what is it? The J Headley. Is it
Woodwork.
Headley or Headley? Now I need to know. And it's not like he can just write his name again, and that would explain it. I'm gonna assume it's Headley. Oh, you
Mike
have
said
the
he likes the green
original
markers.
F-19s. Yeah. I think I'm gonna run the green markers on the H7s. They didn't. They really. They're not perfect, but they're better than what has been coming out from Lionel lately. What's that? Oh, that's not even up that high. I was wondering why nothing's smoking that much here. Oh God, these trains and their timing. All right, what if I put you at 55? Notice too, like when I'm this far away from my legacy base, for some reason, if I don't hold the remote in the right spot, it doesn't register what I'm doing.
Mine do that sometimes too, and it's not even. I mean, my layout's not even big when I'm not that far away from it.
Yeah. It's like if you just hold it like below the table at like just the right spot, it doesn't like. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Jeremy said
Oh, jeez.
1309 doesn't like my double crossover. It looks like an
Oof.
earthquake shaking going over it.
Yeah, we know how Mike feels about bumpy switches.
You get the hops. I can't stand it.
Yep.
It drives me crazy.
Now I'm trying to remember the guy's name in Blazing. Is it Headley Lamar? Is that the guy's name? I might be wrong. In Blazing Saddles, is it Headley Lamar? Trying to remember. Oh. Sleeves wants to know if the hood grade milk cart is from Atlas.
No, all the milk cars are from Lionel. He said you got it.
Poser. No, so it is Headley Lamar. Okay, my memory still works. God, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
That's Headley. We were saying I've been saying it wrong.
Headley Lamar. Can you guys hear my trains if I have my headphones in?
I can hear your hobo car.
Can you really?
I
That's
can hear the hobo
impressive.
car.
Wow.
You guys hear my trains at all?
That's definitely, yeah, I can definitely hear yours. Although they sound a touch quieter now that you've changed the angle. Damn, your track is clean.
I like
It
this
looks like
view here.
even.
I like being able to move the phone around and just like look at the different views. Makes it pretty interesting.
What? How did Lauren do those telephone poles?
Yep.
Um, she needs to write down how she did that. They look good.
I'll tell her to make you some, but I'll send them to you.
I need about
300.
400 feet. You're like 400 feet of telephone pole. Is that like regular like string or is it wire for
We
the
use
wires?
like it's actually it's more of like a string type. It's not like actually wired.
Yeah,
So it
that's what I
stretches
would.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of using. Something just like a something that you get that's a string. So like you say, like it can stretch a little bit.
Yeah, it works pretty good.
I know, Sedano. I don't even know why I ask. It's almost just like a courtesy thing at this point. It's just like, did Lauren do that?
I broke one. She was mad.
I
I got one
mean,
hanging over there. It needs fixed.
she put so much effort in. She's allowed to.
I've been putting like a little bit of premium Lionel premium smoke fluid in, like 3 or 4 drops first, and then using their Mega Steam. And it seems like it works a lot better.
Yeah, which makes sense because the from what I understand, the Lionel Premium Smoke Fluid is thicker. I actually did that with, I mixed the Lionel Premium Peppermint with JT's Mega Steam Vanilla, and it did smoke better. So I can definitely see where that works. All right, I think I'm going to have the St. Patrick's Day train go around one more time. I'll switch over to the F19. Try not to rub my headphone microphone up against the zipper on my hoodie. I know that does not sound good. Did you just crack another sudsy?
I did a couple minutes ago.
Oh, now I'm just hearing shit.
Son of a bitch.
So now you know. So now you got yourself a Mohawk. What you really need to get yourself next is an H7.
Another engine that I can't run.
I mean, it's very pretty to look at on the wall. And
actually-
yet, you can't run it yet.
I'm actually pretty content with my collection right now.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually a nice place to be.
Like, obviously, I mean, I would like to have more trains, like everybody does, but
There's
right
nothing
now,
like, yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm. It's weird because I was like looking at my Polar Express. It's on the shelf, and I'm like, you know what? If I had to sell anything right now, I'm selling that Polar Express. Like, it's just one of those ones where, like, I didn't have to have it. I didn't necessarily want it, but I just got it because of the kids and my dad. And it is one of those things where I'm just like, that could have been something else. But I'm excited to get the Y6B. And, I mean, I got the Hudson on. The Hudson's actually something that, you know, I was excited for it at first because it's a Vision line. But now I'm just like, I feel like I'm obligated to get it because it is what it is. But I'm not like super excited for it for some reason.
I think the one that you got to be pretty cool.
I think that'll help if I see it and the color comes out correct. I think it'll be exciting. Oh, Headley found himself a K2.
I saw him talking about that. I have nothing Golden Gate deep though. I'm not on that level, I guess.
You, I mean, you kind of are. You just, I mean, how often do you look at their website?
Honestly, never.
No, exactly. Like I never look at their web, and I probably should, because they like make weird announcements at weird times. Like there's no like catalog season for them. They just announce
which
stuff
one you
whenever.
ordered.
I ordered the Muffins PL&E Hudson, Vision Line Hudson. Hopefully it's not mint green and they actually get the color right. And yeah. I don't know. I think it's just different looking. It'll have a black boiler front and some black accents with that hopefully mid to dark green, which I kind of want to write Mr. Muffin and be like, hey, when that comes in, can you send me a picture of it first before you ship it? That way, if I want to cancel, I wouldn't cancel on them. I would just say, send me something else.
Yeah, if it turns out like that Boston and
Oh, yeah.
Albany one, I'd be pissed.
I know. And that's what I'm worried about. Like, if it's just hideous. I already got one hideous green train. And I'm worried about the Great Northern Y6B. If that thing comes out mint green too, I mean, I'm going to, same thing. I'm just going to be like, can I exchange this for something else?
Where'd you get that from?
Where did I get that from? I ordered that from I want to say Charles Rowe. It's either Charles Rowe or from Berkshire Station. I can't remember.
You guys are watching and you haven't given us a like. Can you give us a like, please? Helps
Throw
out.
some likes up there, guys. It helps us out. Aaron, I guess I don't know if you. I guess you missed. I'm getting the Vision Line, Mr. Muffins, PL&E Hudson.
I think they asked at almost the exact same time.
Yeah, I wasn't
So,
sure. I saw Sleeves' ask. I didn't see Aaron's. Oh crap! But the Hudson went around. Not the Hudson. The Challenger went around more times than I wanted. Got away from me. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, why am I getting so tired? I'm like, because I've been going to bed at 10 o'clock at night, like an adult.
John, you have to send me a picture of that thing. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. I remember Lionel was supposed to do a K2, but they didn't get enough orders for it. It was supposed to be a brass hybrid.
Bear with me. I'm trying to get you guys a different angle.
Yeah, if you guys want me to move too, I'm happy to move around.
I said you
I
got
just
a
know a lot
Milwaukee Road Mogul and Milwaukee Road 10 wheeler from Mr. Muffins. Enjoy them both. Nice.
Oh.
I'm trying to rotate.
Yeah.
I mean, when we do the lives, I try to rotate through my stuff. I mean, it's not as easy for me to change engine out as it is Tom. He just has sidings with trains parked on them. I'm not that lucky.
Someday, buddy. Have you guys talked more about expanding in the basement or buying a shed? Buy a big old garage?
That would be the ultimate thing to do eventually, which would be awesome, but maybe down the road. I'm glad that you guys like the quality better on YouTube. I mean, I'm glad we've switched over. I didn't realize that Instagram was that bad.
No, not at all.
I mean, it sucks that we were doing that the whole time, and if it was like grainy and crap, I mean, that sucks.
You guys got to learn to yell at us. Don't be so nice. Oh, the other thing too is like our chats don't break.
Because on our end, like most of the time, it looks pretty nice. So I'm glad you guys enjoy this better. I mean, that's what do it for people to watch.
Yeah, Jay, John, I agree with you on that. The only other thing though too was I think people were not happy about the price for such a small engine at the time too, because I think if I recall, they were trying to get like I think it was like $1,800 for it or something like that.
I'm about to look this thing up now. You guys are talking about it. So he got a
Yeah.
Golden Gate Depot. You guys see what it looks like.
Yeah, and then if you look up the Lionel offering, which never came to fruition,
The
I think that
Lionel
was like the
showed it, but it never came out.
they cataloged it as a special brass hybrid, but not enough people ordered it and they canceled it. So if you look up like Lionel Brass Hybrid K2, it should pop
Oh,
up.
it's Eric. Eric has one. When I type it in, it comes up and it says Eric Eric
Oh,
Trains.
so he actually got Lionel sent it to him to review to help boost sales, and nobody still bought the thing. So he reviewed it before,
So it
so
kind of
they
looks like a
cataloged
J.
it. It's like a small. It's honestly, you just take out one wheel from I think the rear truck, and that's all it is. So instead of being a Northern, it's a Pacific, and it looks just like it.
I typed in Golden Gate Depot K2 and nothing even comes up.
See, that's the thing about Golden Gate Depot. He really because he only makes usually like 50 of any engine anyway. So I think if like 3 people order it, he'll make 3 of them, which is pretty interesting because like some of that stuff's very rare. It's like the Golden Gate Depot Q1. I think they probably only made like 25 of them.
I still post on Instagram a lot, Ed. It's just I didn't realize that like the live part of it was that bad.
I'm going against my norm, and I'm actually running the F19 at speed step 75. So
Oh,
you're
you're
seeing it
floating.
here. I know, right? This thing is boogieing. It actually, you know what? The large drive wheel, like Hudsons and this thing, when they're going fast, they still look like they're going slow because the drivers aren't moving that fast. It's just a really smooth looking operation. Can you hear the clickety clack, everybody?
I can hear it.
Oh, did I not do that? Let's see. I did not do
Yeah,
that.
John, send me a picture of that whenever you can. I'd like to check it out. What if I could put my phone on one like on a train car and ride it around the layout?
I mean, you'd still be able to see the chat, which is pretty cool. I tried doing that. My bridge knocks the phone down. I would need like a really low flat car.
Third rail K2.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, sometimes you can't put in Golden Gate Depot. Sometimes you have to ride in Sunset Third Rail. So like my Battleship gondolas are technically Sunset Third Rail. They're not Golden Gate Depot, which is weird though because the box is Golden Gate Depot.
That's pretty cool.
And I gotta put smoke fluid in the F19. Let's
I
go.
might
Let's
try
go take a
putting.
trip.
I'm gonna try putting some. I'm gonna try putting my phone on a car for you guys. Let's see how this works.
What could go wrong?
Get a first person view of the layout.
Oh, I'm slowing down the wrong train right now.
It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work at all.
Oh, sorry, everybody. A little shaky.
I might have to probably gonna have to stop the interloop train now. Try something for you guys. First time trying this. See how it works. Aaron, I have a camera caboose, but I don't know how I would get it on to do a live stream. If I could get it to like hook to my computer and do a live stream from the caboose, I definitely would do that. All right, here we go. We're gonna give us a shot. So Rose Joel asked if the planes you have are custom built, Tom.
Nah, they're not custom built. Well, the
They're probably
cars
K-lines,
themselves
right?
are, yeah, they're. Hold on, let me get this situated again.
All right, overhang might be an issue here.
So the planes themselves, I believe, are just K-line models, so 148 scale. The cars and the planes together were custom made by somebody, and I bought them on Facebook. And they have been one of the highlights of my collection ever since I bought them and started posting on like Instagram and stuff. People seem to really, really like the plane cars. I mean, I like them enough to like. I like instantly purchased them when I saw them on for sale on Facebook. The guy's like selling one at a time. I'm like, how much for all of them? And I was like, yeah, I'll take them all that he had left. Yeah, I did do that. Oh man, I'm so curious to see if Mike can get this to work. And I'm officially out of wine. Might be time to go take my muscle relaxers for my back pain. Oh yeah, that's what it is. And the thing too is like with the custom flat cars and stuff like this T40 tank. T40 tank? Yeah, I think it's T40 tank right here. Like I custom made that whole car. It's fun once you start getting into that stuff. I bought the tank from Etsy. It's 3D printed. I bought some of the scale crates from AliExpress. I think I got like 100 pack for like $5, and then just painted them. The chains is just jewelry chain that you buy on Amazon for like $5, and then I just airbrushed all that stuff on. Making custom cars is it's very fun, and honestly, it's like therapeutic. You think you got it, Mike?
It might hit the wall in the back and fall off.
Now the question is, if it falls off in the back, can you reach it?
We're gonna go slow.
Oh my, it's working.
Yeah, it's working out.
Very slowly working.
Oh,
Do any of you guys that are hanging out, do you guys have like a favorite piece of rolling stock that you just like is your like just end all be all? Like you'd never get rid of it. It's just you just love to have a reason to add it to a train. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, this thing's like reset itself. Oh no, the F-19's definitely got sounds. I put my headphones in so I could hear myself think over my trains going by. Let's see, I'll put my microphone close as the F-19 goes by. It's clickety clacking. Oh well, yeah. I mean, David, I know you like the tank. You got one yourself. Speaking of making custom cars for people and yourself, love my MR smoking caboose. Oh, I didn't know Menards made a pinup WW2 car. Was it a box car? Gotta check that out. How we doing, Mike?
I know it's not a car or what, but it's just a regular car.
Mike is determined to make this work. Uh, oh, that's what it is. It so there's a tank that we did with a T-34. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, my memory just it picks and chooses what it wants to hold on to. I appreciate that you have it on display, man. That's awesome. That was a fun project. My favorites are the set of K-Line being the aluminum 20-inch cars from K-Line are nice. And recent Golden Gate Depot Southern pressing cars. Good for you. Yeah, Golden Gate Depot passenger sets they are pricey, but they are a whole different animal. Especially, I like they have those the daylight cars that have like the connecting diaphragms, which is just insane. Yeah, I gotta check that out. So two different series Menards pinups. Okay. So I think Lionel does the semi-scale kind of the same way with the army stuff. I think they do like the pinup girl things too. I don't know what this angle is. We are currently railroad workers inspecting the track right now on Mike's layout.
That didn't work.
Mike, that ballast looks amazing from this angle. Oh my.
I tried.
Yeah, you know what? That's the best you can ever ask from anybody in life. You tried. John, are the B&O aluminum cars you have, are those like the white and blue ones? I'm trying to think of what those look like.
You want to check this one again?
Are you going for one more attempt, Mike?
One more attempt, yeah, and then yeah.
Oh, so I was gonna paint the wood grain on the Vanderbilt tender on the F-19. Would you guys be interested in me documenting that and making a YouTube video on how to do that? Because I'll do it, but I already know it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to paint with a camera in my face, trying to show you guys how to do it. But I'll definitely do it if people are interested in seeing how I do that.
All right.
Oh, okay, the blue and gray. Okay. Oh,
Maybe you can.
I guess that doesn't really work. I only have one N&W engine. I only have a Class A. I don't have anything else. I got a Y6B, but I got the Great Northern version. Well, coming. I don't even have it yet. Okay, we got 2 votes on. You know what? That's enough for me. If 2 people want to watch me do that, that's good enough for me to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it or have time. Um, I'd like to try to do it within the next month and then get the video up for it. Thought you had the B. Are you saying the Y6B? No, I don't have a Y6B yet. Like I said, I ordered the latest version, but I was gonna get the oval front boiler one because it did look pretty cool. But for some reason, I rolled the dice and I went with the Great Northern version. I know it's not prototypical, but I don't know. There's something about that. I just wanted something different. I didn't want another black engine. I'm trying to balance out my collection to be like prototypical, either prototypical or like black engines versus like color and something fun. I'm trying to have a 50-50 split with that stuff. I mean, that's fair. If you're considering any Y6B, no matter the road number, yeah, I mean, the N&W, like, if they ever come out with the J again, my kids really want me to get that, and I wouldn't be opposed to getting the J. But other than the Class A, the Y6B, and the J, that's all the Western, not Western Maryland, the N&W I'd get. But what I was going to say is I don't have any Western Maryland with the Fireball logo, and I would like to get some of that. Actually, I almost got the was considering the 1309 because it's a real engine that's running, but I passed on that. I forgot what else I got instead. I gotta look at that catalog. We gotta wait a minute. Are you filming the phone filming?
I just
Oh
took a
boy,
tree out.
nice. You just ripped it right out of the layout. I don't know. It looks pretty close.
Now the tree's gone. I just popped it right out.
Nice.
Not gonna work.
Even if you stand it upright, it would. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, never mind. That did not. I did not see that the right way. The new MTH Daylight cars are fantastic. I am still debating tracking down a set and buying it and then just getting rid of all the other ones that I have because I think the color is perfect on the latest release of the MTH Daylight passenger set. Yeah, well, yeah, I would if Lionel did the unshrouded J, I'd actually get the unshrouded J instead of the standard J.
That'll fit under the tunnel. I think that'll fit under the tunnel.
I actually have no idea what the N&W Water Buffalo is, and now I need to see a picture. That's not fair. There's two mad trains going. Local chap has the Western Maryland 1309 for sale. Just
Orange
bought a
man, I broke
rifle.
the tree.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like, I have pre-orders coming, and honestly, I really shouldn't be spending any money right now, but I have enough to at least cover the pre-orders coming in. I really can't buy anything else. And even my son now is starting to get on my case about adding the second level to the layout. He's like, when are we going to do this? I'm like, you know what? You're not wrong. We got to get going on it soon. My back has to heal before I do anything, though. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so you're going to pick up a 2-pack and a dome car. Which 2-pack are you getting? Are you getting the one with, like, the observation? I'm trying to remember how MTH broke that down. Or is that an add-on 2-pack? Yeah, now I'm going to have to look up.
Successful.
Womp womp. You tried, man. It's a valiant effort. You even broke some of your layout to try to get it to work.
Yeah, I got yelled at. Broke a tree off.
See, this is why you can't have your layout builder in the room when you're doing dumb stuff.
It would have been a cool video, but unfortunately, I can't get it to work.
That's fair. Yeah, because I got the Lionel heavyweight Southern Pacific cars that they did a few years ago, and I was not happy with the color compared to the Daylight AC9 that I have. They're not even close. So I might get rid of those cars. I have a Lionel RPO car with better colors, but like I said, the MTH, they nailed it. It's the right tone of red and orange, or dark orange and light orange, however you want to say it, but they look so good. But you know what though? They're terrible. Nobody should buy them. Leave them alone until I get mine.
Which ones?
The MTH Southern Pacific Daylight passenger set cars. Because I only got, what did I get? I think I bought two. Did I buy two? I think I bought two of the Vista Dome cars from the latest run. And when I got them, I was like, oh my God, these things look so good. So now I think I have, what is my consist? It's an RPO car. I think it's two or three Vista Dome cars, and then the two really bad heavyweight cars from Lionel for my Southern Daylight passenger set. Sorry for all the coughing.
I missed some chat. Sorry, I was messing around trying to get that to work. I'll go back and read through.
Oh my God. $400 for an RPO car? Do they have sounds at least?
What's $400 for an RPO car?
I'm assuming the Lionel RPO car. Because MTH shouldn't be that much. Aaron saying he really wanted the 21-inch ones from Lionel. So the 21-inch Lionel car colors were actually really good. My thing is, I'm actually starting to like the 18-inch cars from MTH better than the 21-inch cars from Lionel. I just feel like they look better behind the steam engine.
Sucks that the Lionel ones are just so basic inside.
Yeah, that too.
There's nothing.
Like I had to put a lot of work in on my Chesapeake and Ohio 21-inch set to like make it look halfway decent inside. Wait, it was an MTH RPO car and they wanted $400 for it? Something's not right.
Well, I thought the prices on those Berwicks were going crazy.
I don't even look at that stuff. I'm trying to move.
I know. I'm so glad that I don't really collect modern.
That's not right. I gotta make sure. It's like I gotta make sure I can see my computer to see the chat, and then set this up in a nice spot so you guys can see the trains.
Yeah, see, Two Rail Nation. I don't know why. I've just kind of grown fond of the 18-inch cars. I mean, I like my 21-inch cars. Like, they're nice, but they just look a little weird going around curves and stuff.
Aaron wants to know if the Gray Niagara is the same as the Dreyfus and passenger cars. I think they're darker, isn't it, Tom? Niagara.
Is the Gray Niagara the same as the Dreyfus? No. I'll show you right now. You know what? This camera's not really doing it justice. The Niagara is definitely darker.
I can tell. I mean, it looks darker to me.
And then you can see the RPO car Lionel did.
What RPO do you have, Tom?
So it's a Lionel RPO. They did. Oh man.
Do you think
I
that'll
think
match
this is-
my passenger cars that I have?
Yeah, I think so. It's a nice car. Back when they came out, they were like $100. Now they probably want like $400 for that.
Yeah, like probably $400 for it. I think the 18-inch cars look better than the 21-inch cars myself. They put way more detailing in the 18-inch cars. That sucks because I got the 21-inch cars for the ACL, and I could have bought the MTH 18-inch ones instead. I probably should have bought those ones.
I mean, you debated that for like a good amount of time too.
I could probably sell my 21-inch ones and buy that set easily because the 21-inch ones are so hard to find.
Yeah. Sedano, I'm sorry to hear that, but he's not having
Yeah, that
fun.
sucks, especially the kids. Yeah, now I don't cut a tree in the middle between my tracks anymore. It's going.
It won't match the Dreyfus passenger cars, but I will say this: it looks good pulling them. In fact, I think if you go on my Instagram, I definitely have a video somewhere of the Niagara pulling the 21-inch cars for the 20th Century Limited. I love the F-19, and one of the whistles has a double whistle option.
Aaron, I have a Niagara and I have the same passenger cars that you have. So I could definitely take a picture of them and send it to you. Or I can just show you it right now, actually.
I mean, it'll probably definitely look good with the Hudson passenger pacemaker.
Let me go grab one. The dark stripe on the passenger cars kind of matches the engine more, and then the lighter is just lighter. We're still in here, Aaron. I'll show you. So that's the heavyweight cars. Yeah, Jeremy. I mean, the 21-inch passenger cars are massive. Aaron, what are you looking at in Niagara? Tom talked me into my Niagara. I've only ran it one time.
I didn't talk you into buying anything. That was all you, I feel.
Well, actually, no. Lauren bought me that Niagara for Father's Day.
Yeah, I said I didn't talk anybody into anything there. I talked you into the Mohawk, if anything. Which, by the way, still probably one of the most baller moves I've ever heard a wife do for a husband. I always liked the pilot version Niagara. I always thought that one looked really good.
It's definitely a cool engine. It got a ton of features. I'm surprised you found one of those at a train store still.
Yeah.
That's not an easy find. It's amazing how well these batteries hold up on these MacBooks. Jeremy wants to know what we think of the turbine that Mecca is doing.
Wait, what's going on?
Mecca is doing a USA turbine.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. I mean, it's creative. I mean, it's not my style, but Mecca's really doubling down on the whole America thing.
I mean, Aaron, if it's used, I mean, hopefully you can get a better price on it.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this right here.
Anybody else in the chat want to comment on that? Who was asking about the train or the plane flats earlier? This is what you guys need to get if you're looking at plane flats. Get the K-Line Aviation and then put those on the PGA Train Fanatic. Made some holders that are pretty nice. Double YouTube fan. He's talking about what we were saying about was the Metka turbine that they're doing, the USA one. What are your thoughts on it? I think MECA stands for like Metropolitan. I think I'm right on that. Just try to get on their website. It's not loading for some reason. There it goes. We'll get a look at this engine again.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's an interesting looking engine. Not something I would order. I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah, so I agree with Sedano. Like those are interesting ideas, but like I want to buy a train that I'm going to run and it's going to look right on the layout.
I mean, I do like the Hudson that they did, that the general patent one or whatever it is. I think that's pretty neat looking.
That one has more playability than the turbine one.
Yeah, the George Patton, I kind of like that one. I think that's cool looking. It's going to say blood, guts, and war on it. Blood and guts on it. I don't know if I told you about this. I ordered a caboose from Metka, and they shipped it. It was in Pittsburgh, which is like 30 minutes from my house. And then the next day it updated. It was in California. Like 2 days later, it updated. It's in California. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So it actually ended up showing up, but it was like 3 weeks late. Not their fault, obviously, but the postal service lately has been crazy with packages. I've been having a lot of issues.
Two-Rail is honest as always. He'll say it looks terrible.
I mean, it's like tacky looking, I think. I don't know. It's too much.
It's overdone.
Too much is going on. The Hudson, I think, is definitely the winner out of those two. I think the Hudson looks pretty good.
I'm curious to see how the Tuscan Red turns out on the S2 that I ordered. I hope it's not too bright.
Hopefully it looks like these sharks right here. I hope the sharks look pretty good.
Yeah, I think that would be. I'd be very happy with that. But I don't know if you remember what the S1 looked like. The S1s came out a little bright for my liking.
You mean which one?
The S1. I think I got that right. The S1s. They made a red one, and it came out pretty bright.
I know they did a K4 that was a Tuscan. And I think they put it on Mr. Muffins did a custom run of the or the L1. It was Tuscan.
Oh, did he? He's just sent me a DM on Instagram of the Atlantic. I mean, it looked interesting.
I think that color scheme, I mean, in my opinion, it's going to look awesome. Will I order it? Probably not, but I think that'll be a really, I mean, if the colors look like the picture, it'll definitely look like a cool engine. What, he DMs you, Tom?
Oh yeah.
That's
Whenever
funny.
he has a new engine, he sends it to me. I've literally told him like 5 times. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy one of your engines until you offer it at a pre-order price. And he continues to send me DMs of his engines.
Yeah, what are they, MSRP?
Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not buying them. I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, we got Strasbourg 90 up in here. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
I haven't seen you.
Yeah, see, Sleeves knows what I'm talking about with the S1.
I know what you're talking about now. It just hit me. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, we were talking about train loft. The Atlantic. Is that a real engine that they actually had?
Yes, I think the Atlantic is overpriced for what it is. I agree with that.
He said that guy's relentless and selling won't give you a break.
Yeah, it's absurd.
I think he's doing a custom run of Atlantic Coastline passenger cars, but they're going to be the Rail King 60 footers. Yeah, I thought the same thing with those too, but I mean, I don't know. Some people say that they take a lot, and I have no idea. I think they're expensive though. My wife really likes those kind of engines, like the Shays or the Heislers. She wants one, but they're so damn expensive.
I mean, she bought you a Vision Line Niagara, though. You should buy her a Heisler.
Yeah, but I like the price of a Niagara. I feel is worth it. Like a Heisler, it just seems a lot for what it is.
It's like Joe Dirt. It's not about what you like. It's about the consumer. And right now, Lauren's the consumer. Oh, nice. That Blue Comet's a great set. Or do you have the Pacific Blue Comet? I think that's the only one, right?
I wish I had a club to go to. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the Nassau Lionel Operators Club this weekend with the boys. They're having an open house.
Now, which one is that? The one that's the big one, isn't it? The bigger club. That's not the.
It's well the model. Forgot what their name is. The model. I just call them the TMB Club. It's like the Train Modelers of Babylon. Their club is pretty big, but they just started a whole new layout in a new building, so it's really raw. The NLOE, they have a big layout. I'll probably take some videos of that one. I've posted their stuff before.
Is that the one that O Gauge Gray goes to?
Yep. Matty C,
Okay.
O.G. Gregg, Stephen
Yeah.
Kofel. All those guys are in that club.
So it's not the one that Dashing Dan does.
No, that's the New York Central Line Club. Those guys are like 5 minutes from my house. But they don't have Legacy at their layout. It's all MTH. So that's why I have not joined their club.
Tell Dan to get Legacy in there.
I know. I told I'm like, if you guys get Legacy, I'll join the club. They're like, no. I'm like, oh, I'm not joining your club.
That's crazy because all you gotta do is run one wire.
I know. Find one remote, one base. They want to charge me $50 a month to bring my trains over there. It's like, get a Legacy remote.
Did you prepay for that, John, too, and you just never got it?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, the guy's weird. I said it. I mean, I'm sure he's nice, but he's a little pushy. Like I complained to him, like he was trying to get me to buy the H7, the custom run, and I'm like, I'm not buying it at MSRP. And his response was, "Don't worry, you won't get hurt. You should get it." I'm like, what do you mean by that? First of all, I'm like, I'm not worried about losing money on an H7. I don't buy these things for resale value. I buy them when they're at a discount, and I like to use them. And once he said that to me, I was like, all right, I'm done talking to this guy.
That is a weird thing to say.
I know.
Strasburg, that's crazy. That seems like a crazy good. That's awesome that it's only $90 over
$90,
6
6 months. That's awesome. See, now
I
that's
wish
yeah.
I had
Everywhere on
something
Long
like
Island,
that.
Long Island's expensive. So I mean, these guys, between
Yeah. The
upkeep of
space
the
can't be
layout,
cheap.
the space on Long Island is not cheap. So if you got 100 members at $50 a head, I mean, that's probably just covering the rent.
I mean, I believe that where you're at. I
I
was
mean,
just wish we had a club near here. I don't even have a club near me.
yeah. Well, like, so the train modelers of Babylon, they just moved closer to me at their new location. So, like, I just don't have time. That's the problem. And they all have, like, time commitment standards and, like, probation periods. I'm like, I can't commit to being here every Friday for the next 6 months.
That's pretty awesome, Strasburg. You got that's a nice setup.
Sleeves. Tom, who was the guy who bought the Rio Grande H7? I don't know who bought the Rio Grande H7. Did somebody buy that thing? I don't know. I haven't seen anybody with the Chessie one, and I haven't seen anybody with the Rio Grande one from Train Loft. I think somebody bought the regular Rio Grande one from Lionel, which I was gonna get and I didn't. I got the 1572 instead. Which honestly, someday I still would like to get that Rio Grande one.
Jeremy, I could join Pittsburgh High Railers, but they don't have a layout that they run at. It's all setting up and taken down. Like you need a module, I believe.
Oh.
I would love to start my own club. I don't know. It'd probably be very hard to do.
Well, what you do is you find 20 guys. You say, guys, we'll all pitch in. We'll build a garage on my property, and we'll have the club at my house.
I mean, it still would be fun to join that, Jeremy. But then, like, you got to drive to Monroeville or wherever they're setting up to run your trains at, you know?
Oh, yeah, Sleeves. Double Tube, otherwise known as David. He was the one who went to go look at the Rio Grande H7 at a store near him. He sent me the pictures that I sent to you of it. I don't think, David, you didn't end up getting that one, right? I know you were just looking at it.
Yeah, you guys are all lucky. All you guys that have layouts and clubs. It's awesome.
You know what, Sedano? Now that I think about it, I definitely don't know 20 guys near me that are into trains. That's for sure. And all those guys that I do know, they are already part of the club.
I can only imagine what a storefront in the mall would cost. I don't see that being cheap at all.
I mean, some places in this country you can buy an entire abandoned mall for like $50, but not around here.
That's weird.
What's that?
Passenger car just quit lighting up.
Son of a dirty tracks or dirty rollers.
No, it's not lighting up at all.
Oh no! Oh, burnt out. Are they incandescent or LED?
They're like the old K line bulbs. I
You
don't
should
know
still
what
be
the
able.
hell happened.
I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is nobody's trains broke horribly tonight except for your passenger car. The bad news is I think I got to call it at about 11 o'clock.
We killed a tree too.
Oh yeah, and your tree went down. Yeah, you're lumberjacking.
Did a little tree demo.
Yeah, and I agree with you too, Sedano. It's like the money that I would spend on a club, I'd rather put towards the layout that I'm building in my basement. So, and you can see I have not gotten very far except for adding trees every couple months.
That sounds. I mean, yeah, that's great, but like for me, a club would be nice just because my layout's so small. It'd be nice to be able to go run bigger trains somewhere.
So I found something out on the Legacy remote that maybe everyone knew this but me. But check this out. Did you know that you could turn the chuffing volume down and just the volume for the chuffing?
Is it an aux button?
You hit aux 1 and then you just can turn down the chuff. Like right now you can't hear the chuff, right? Barely. But the rest of the other volumes stay the same. And then I hit aux 1 again and hit up. The volume of the chuff comes back up. I had no idea all these years that I could do that.
Have a good night, John. We appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, me too. 11 o'clock for me. I got to be up early tomorrow. And so does Mike. He's got to go earn money.
Yep. 5 o'clock comes early.
Yeah, on the Legacy remote. You just basically, so you hit your aux 1, and then you can hit the volume down. The chuff goes down, so you barely hear the chuff. But the whistle and everything, like I hit the talk button.
Dispatcher, how are we looking up ahead? Over.
Everything else still stays at the volume that I set it at. Hit aux 1 again, bring it up. And now the chuff's loud again. So you can raise and lower just the chuffing sound. I had no idea.
I don't understand why my passenger car just died.
Hit it. Give it a little flick. Tap the top or something.
I already did. I gave a little rock and a roll, and it didn't do a damn thing.
See, I think I might have just fixed a lot of people's problems with that little bit of information. Apparently, Sleeves had no chuffing on his Mikado. Honestly, now, like someday I'd love to, if I ever move off Long Island, I'm going to have a barn dominium built. And then next to my barn dominium, I'm going to build a smaller barn dominium for just my trains.
It would be awesome to have something like that, like a hangout area, have your train layout in there, like maybe a bar in there too, some couches, TVs.
I'd like to, honestly, I would do it like giant, hangout garage style. Have my car.
That's what I mean. That'd be
in,
awesome. That'd be really cool.
Like a loft area. Oh. Yeah, the Sunset Third Rail green. I don't think it's actually an H7. I don't know what its actual name is, but that version that they made of the H7, quote unquote, is so nice. Ooh.
Is that a newer one, or when was it done?
I think they did that back in like 2016, 2017. It's nice. I think I've sent you pictures of it. If not, I'm sure I still have it on my phone.
And those are all
They're-
TMCC though, right?
Yeah, that's why I can't buy Golden Gate engines, because it's TMCC and just smokes, stack smoke, and that's it. I mean, the details are phenomenal.
I'm surprised they haven't like been able to work something out where they can get a little bit better of sounds in those or something.
Well, I would be interested to know, like, I mean, because there's people like Sid who could put legacy and stuff in those engines.
Yeah, it's always an option.
But you're going to spend another $500 on a $2,000 engine.
Yeah, probably at least. No more.
Yeah, so if Lionel had made the Rio Grande H7 with a green boiler, I probably would have been a no-brainer to get that. I'm really surprised they didn't make any of them with a color option. Really would have made all those details stand out more. Ah, okay, yeah, there we go. The L131 class, Rio Grande. All right, well, I guess that's going to be it for me, and Mike can keep going if he wants. He could just kick me out.
I might go just a little bit longer.
Yeah, man. You don't,
Not much.
you've been doing a few of these on your own. I got to get to bed. I took my muscle relaxers, and my not to sugarcoat it, my ass hurts right now. My leg is killing me.
All right, Tom.
Yeah, I got to get to bed.
You want me to try getting you out now?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything, or like, do you kick me out? Oh, no, I got a leave button. All right, so I'll hit leave. Everybody, good night. Catch you on the next one, and this was great. And hopefully we'll do this again in probably about 2 weeks.
Have a good night, buddy.
Talk to you all later.
Yeah, my passenger car lighting just went out. It's going. I'll have to look at that now. Figure out what's going on there. Yes, leaves. I agree with that. Also, they got to get some new something new there on that aspect. How's that coming along, Strasburg? Did you start putting it together? Or not yet? I'm guessing a wire probably broke or something because for all the, I think those are, I don't know. I find it hard to believe that all the bulbs in there just burned out. But Strasburg, were you able to save your tables or did you have to? Yeah, that BL2 is pretty cool that he has. Salty. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. It could be that, Aaron. It has pickup roll. I mean, it has rollers on both sets of axles, so I don't know. So you didn't have to tear them completely apart. You just got to put the legs back under them and get them all set back up. I'm going to replace the grass mat with 2-inch foam. At least you have a club to go to. I mean, in the meantime, until you get your layout back up. I don't know how far that is for you to drive or whatever, but better than nothing. An hour's not horrible, but it's not extremely close either. Yeah, that's a lot of driving. I don't even like. I mean, my commute to work's like maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and in my opinion, that's long enough. I know there's a lot of people that commute pretty far and have to deal with traffic and everything, which I wouldn't be able to do. It drives me crazy. I'm not a big fan of all that. Even just going down into Pittsburgh, sometimes if you get on there in rush hour and stuff, it can be a nightmare, and that's not even that busy of a city. I mean, I'm sure there's way worse traffic. All right, well, I think we're gonna end the stream here for tonight. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and hung out for a while. And yeah, Aaron, they are nice. It's a nice set. I have the other B unit too. It's a powered B, but like I said, my layout's too small to really run all four of them. It did take up the whole straightaway if I have them all on there. But I'm happy with them. But like Tom said, commute was from Harrisburg to Scranton. Definitely harsh. Yeah, I mean 2 hours, and then work, and then 2 hours back. That's a lot. Thanks, Salty. Thanks, Strasburg. Like I said, we appreciate all you guys. Have a good night, Aaron. Hopefully we can do this again in about 2 weeks, or maybe even next week. Maybe I'll hop on and do one. Just all depends. All right, everybody. Have a good night.